Comrades, power! Power! Comrades, Ria! Ria! Comrades, Ra! Ra! Comrades, Tibim! Tibim! Members of the Fourth Estate and comrades of goodwill drawn from the Sanctum Sanctorum of Wisdom and Knowledge, that is the University of Nairobi and other universities, I greet you. I thank you all for heeding to the calls from the spirit of comradeship, which has been under trial recently after sustaining serious triangulation injuries from one Cabinet Secretary, Chief Slay Queen, Amina Mohammed, who is in dire need of psychiatric services. CS Amina Mohammed, rather, Chief Slay Queen Amina Mohammed is running around like a headless chicken, giving directives which leave a lot to be desired for a ministerial docket holder. First, she meddled into the DVC's appointments and we kept quiet. She then grew horns like a hydra-headed monster and turned to our coffers, the Helb Tabernacle. That is why today we are at the anniversary towers. She has issued threats of arresting our brothers and sisters, who she terms as defaulters, yet it's the state that has failed in its mandate of ensuring that they got jobs. Instead, they have been turned into a punching bag for the crooked lot who use and misuse us at bay. She has also proposed the introduction of Helb smart cards in a scheme she only knows who will swallow the paltry coins that belong to comrades. Comrades, will you allow?
We cannot allow.
She did not stop there. She has now proposed to the useless VCs about increasing varsity fees threefold from the current 16,000 to 48,000, which is out of reach to many families that characterize the average Kenyan comrade. It is due to this that we seek the following clarifications. Number one, which interest does CS Amina have in the newly hiked fee structures? Is this a new fat-smelling corruption, mega scandal? Number two, and I want you to listen cleanly because we have members from the newspapers. You have to go and research on this. Who are the owners of the company tasked with providing Helb smart cards to the various universities? Helb CEO Bonaringera and the Helb chairman, who we want to call Mzee Ekwe Ethuro, who must go home to come clean on this. We have insider reports that it belongs to the two, the company that is supposed to supply the Helb smart cards. So we as comrades are going to reject on the spot the Helb smart cards. And number three, and this one is directed to the president of this country and the person of the handshake and the deputy president of this country. Why can't the state waiver the 7.2 billion debt owed by Helb defaulters, as it has always done with the coffee and tea farmers' loans? This is an acid test to the current crop of leaders if it has good intentions towards the youthful populace of this nation. As we stand here, today is a mourning day. Comrades from across the country are very sad. They are being cannibalized, they are being misused, they are being ridiculed by the people of the old order. Number one, the Chief Slay Queen, Amina Mohammed. Number two, Mzee Mkongwe, Ekwe Ethuro, who lost his job as the Speaker of the Senate Assembly and has now turned to the paltry coins of Helb, which is now forcing comrades to use Helb smart cards in a company that he owns. We as comrades are not going to allow such kind of nonsense. So we are asking the powers that be, kindly fire these men. We are telling them they either go and pack or they pack and go. If they don't do that, we want to stand here as comrades of this country, as the National Universities Students Union, to give an ultimatum of 7 days. If CS Amina, Chief Slay Queen Amina Mohammed, does not come clean on her sentiments on the issue of Helb defaulters and the issue of increasing fees from 16,000 to 48,000, we are going to come for her and she will not like it. From next week, it is going to be demos galore. It is going to become noisy and messy. So I want to give, before I finish, I give my comrades here to utter something such that we finish by having questions from you guys and then we see the way forward.
Comrade! Ikiwa muda wetu wa makataa utaisha kabla CS aje yashughulikia swali ambalo tumeleta hapa leo. Tumesema kwamba tutafunga barabara hii ya chuo kikuu cha Nairobi hadi siku ambayo maombi yetu yatasikizwa. Manake hatuwezi kosa kwenda shule kwa sababu mtu anataka kujinufaisha na asilimia fulani ya pesa ambazo anafaa kuongeza kwa karo. Hatuwezi teseka kwenye vyumba vichafu na kila kitu kwa sababu mtu ametupatia VCs ambao hawezi fanya kazi. Hatuwezi sisi kama wanafunzi kuteseka kama wale ambao wamehitimu. Hawezi kuishi kwa maisha ambao hawana uhuru kwa sababu wameambiwa kwamba watashikwa, watapelekwa jela kwa sababu hawajalipa Helb. Tunasema kwamba hao watu ambao hawajamaliza deni ya Helb wapewe kazi na serikali, kisha mshahara wao uko ukikatwa polepole mpaka siku watamaliza kazi. Kwa hivyo hizo siku 7 zikiisha, kama Amina hajatuambia usia wake kuhusu swala hili, tutafunga barabara zote, kwa sababu hili si swala la chuo kikuu kimoja. Hili ni swala la vyuo vikuu vyote nchini Kenya. Sio tu chuo kikuu cha Nairobi, kuna TUK, kuna KU na vyuo vingine vyote viko tayari kutuunga mkono kwenye hili swala. Maana swala la kuongeza karo ni swala ambalo linaathiri wanafunzi wote nchi yote.
Na tunawahakikishia ya kwamba wiki ijayo siku ya Jumatatu mtajionea kwa macho yenu wenyewe, kwa sababu sisi tumeshamwambia yale matwaka yetu. Kama hiyo wiki moja itakuwa ameisha na amekataa kufanya jinsi tumesema, basi tulimwambiwa kwa kimombo kwamba when you want to swallow a coconut, you must measure the size of your behinds. If it cannot withstand the pressures that comes with swallowing that coconut, then she will follow the suit and the mercies of the comrades. Comrades, power! Power! We will look for her and we shall forgive her immediately. Asanteni sana. Swali lingine.
Comrades, power!
Power!
Comrades, power!
Power!
For introduction, I'm called Ochola Eric, alias as AK. I'm the Secretary General of Southeastern Kenya University Association. And I believe if today we will talk as one, that slave queen must fall. If the pressure of the citizen made Olelenku to step down, what is the pressure now of the students? We are going to make sure Amina Mohammed resigns, or we are going to make sure we force him out of the office. Comrades, power!
Power!
Comrades, power!
Power!
Today I have come here to assure you, from Kitu we are going to also hold demonstration. We are going to make sure that the fee must remain constant. We are not going to allow any increment. Comrades, power!
Power!
Secondly, I want to say this. Matiang'I be ready with tear gas. If Amina Mohammed is not going to step down or going to reduce the minimum reversible, we are going to tell you, continue planning your gangs, your armed police with more tear gas, because you are not going to surrender. Amina Mohammed, we are also giving you 7 days. Once time, Martin Luther King said that if the only option for an hard is through riot, if you are not going to hear us in the next 7 days, we'll riot and we'll riot. Comrades, power!
Power!
So, lastly, I want to say, we must revisit Kuso leadership. Comrades, power!
Power!
Comrades, power!
Power!
We must revisit. As we talk now, Kuso, there's no Kuso here. They are just there because they have been inflated by the management, by the ministry. We are saying we must revisit.
Of the comrades.
Yes.
I am members of the 4th estate.
Yes.
And